So the iPhone 18 Pro has just hit a stage that tells us one very important thing. This phone is no longer just another leak floating around the internet. It's now inside Apple's actual production process. And when Apple starts running a phone through factory tests, that's the moment where things suddenly become real. If everything goes according to Apple's usual timeline, the iPhone 18 Pro and iPhone 18 Pro Max are expected to be revealed this September. But that might not even be the biggest headline this year, because rumors suggest Apple could also unveil the long-awaited iPhone Fold at the same event, which would instantly make this one of the most stacked iPhone launches we've seen in a long time. But here's the interesting part. A well-known Chinese tipster claims Apple has already started something called production validation testing for the Pro models. Now that might sound a little technical, but it's actually a huge milestone. This is the stage where Apple runs the phone through real assembly lines using the exact tools and machines that will be used for mass production. They're basically stress testing the entire manufacturing process to make sure everything works perfectly before the phones start being produced in the millions. And companies don't reach this stage unless the design is almost completely finalized. So the version of the iPhone 18 Pro that launches later this year is probably very close to what Apple has already locked in. What's surprising, though, is that the leaks say Apple isn't planning a dramatic design overhaul this time. Apparently, the materials and overall design language will stay pretty similar to the previous generation, which might sound a little underwhelming at first, but Apple seems to be focusing on refining the experience instead of reinventing the look. And one of the biggest changes is happening right on the front of the phone. The dynamic island is reportedly shrinking, not slightly, but by a pretty noticeable amount. According to leaks, the display cutout on the iPhone 18 Pro models could measure around 13.5 millimeters wide. For comparison, the cutout on the iPhone 17 Pro is around 20.7 millimeters. That's roughly a 35% reduction, which means more screen space, a cleaner front design, and a display that feels a lot closer to being completely uninterrupted. And if you've been following Apple's long-term display strategy, this actually makes a lot of sense. For years now, Apple has been slowly working toward hiding more and more of the front-facing hardware beneath the display. The ultimate goal is a completely clean screen with nothing visible at all. Shrinking the dynamic island could be the next step in that journey. Instead of removing it overnight, Apple may gradually reduce its size while moving more components under the display. There are even reports suggesting that some of the Face ID hardware could start shifting under the screen on the iPhone 18 Pro. If that happens, it would be a pretty big engineering achievement. And Apple usually introduces its most advanced display tech on the Pro models first before bringing it to the rest of the lineup. But the upgrades might not stop there. The display itself is rumored to get an improvement as well, with Apple reportedly using upgraded LTPO-OLED panels. Apple already uses LTPO technology to enable promotion, which lets the screen dynamically shift between refresh rates as low as 1 Hz and as high as 120 Hz depending on what you're doing. But the new panels could improve efficiency even further. That could mean better battery life when the display is running at higher refresh rates, improved always-on display performance, and stronger peak brightness when you're outdoors in bright sunlight. These aren't the kind of upgrades that instantly jump out on a spec sheet, but they're exactly the kind that make a phone feel better every single day. Then there's the camera situation. Reports suggest the entire iPhone 18 lineup could get upgraded front-facing cameras. The exact resolution hasn't been confirmed yet, but earlier leaks hinted at higher-resolution selfie sensors across the board. Combine that with a smaller dynamic island and potentially hidden Face ID components, and the front of the phone could end up looking and feeling much more modern than previous models. And when you step back and look at the bigger picture, Apple's strategy here becomes pretty clear. This isn't about shocking everyone with a completely new design. It's about tightening everything, making the display cleaner, improving the panel technology, upgrading the cameras, and slowly moving toward that ultimate goal of a fully immersive, uninterrupted screen. It's a very Apple approach. Instead of making one massive leap, they move forward step by step, until one year you suddenly realize the phone looks completely different from where it started. And if the iPhone Fold really does launch alongside the iPhone 18 Pro, this year's event could easily turn into one of Apple's biggest hardware showcases in years. So the iPhone 18 Pro might not scream radical redesign at first glance, but under the surface, it looks like Apple is quietly building towards something much bigger. Now I'm curious what you think. If Apple really shrinks the dynamic island this much, would that actually make you consider upgrading? Or are you waiting for the day Apple finally removes everything from the display completely? Let me know what you think. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you stick around because there are a lot more upcoming leaks about the next generation of iPhones that we still need to talk about.